Well, hello, welcome to I Love Gay today. And we are back in the world of film again, working together in partnership with Cinequest and interviewing a few of the filmmakers and artists that are putting together what's going to be an incredible film festival in San Jose, California in August. And today we are here with Gabriele Fabbro in Milan, Italy. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. You?
I'm doing really good. I should say buongiorno or buonasera.
Yeah, buongiorno. It's I don't know anymore. I'm just passing through Italy, so I'm so jet lagged.
Well, I can tell you must be because you have a film, the Grand Bolero, and I have seen as far as you've had it in a variety of film festivals all around the world. So it seems like it's being well received.
Yeah, it's going. We're heading towards the end,
Yeah.
and then we're releasing the film both online and theatrically in like few cities around the world. But yeah, like it's as festival goes, we got like really great reception from all kind of audiences. Actually,
Yeah.
I was really surprised.
What's interesting though is that going through your website and so forth and understanding some of the work you've done, but it seems that there's a few lines that seem to encapsulate it all. But especially for this film, it's telling the story of music. But you seem to put music at the center and the heart of your films.
Yeah, I mean that's something that like it's not just this film, but like as you said, like all my works, I always try to basically bring music to the center of storytelling, not just in the editing process, but as you may have read, like I start thinking about the music even before the script is even there, and actually sometimes a musical piece inspires a whole scene or a whole story sometimes. In this case of Bolero, like the whole concept is born from Ravel's piece, Ravel's Bolero. That's I heard first, and that we build the whole script based on that scene. That we have at the end of the movie.
Yeah, interesting. That kind of follows. I noticed that you've quoted that the score should be composed even before the script.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, like that's to me is imperative because like nowadays it's so easy to just make a movie and then just forget about the music, like focus on acting, like DPing, like all the other aspects, and then music is just sort of like the last thing that comes, like once you've even like you don't even edit on the music, like you just do the edit and then you give the edit to a composer. That's the usual process.
Yeah.
And then the composer comes and it just scores the picture, and I do think that like sometimes it works, like for certain movie it works.
Yeah.
But like for example in this case where you have it's about pipe organs, you have to make the score the center, and you have to think about it way before, you need to include it in the storytelling,
Yeah.
and it has to become a character, it
Wow.
can't be just on the background.
Yeah. No, and especially with your film, I love it. It's a 90-minute romantic thriller set during COVID. But what's interesting is that in a lot of in the storyline that you put together, it's interesting that the summary is an exploration of our aching need for human connection and touch. But it seems,
Mm.
especially during COVID and the pandemic, that must have been a very central theme to films such as yours.
Yeah, it that's the central theme, like the movie presents different thematics,
Yeah.
but the core of it's this obsession that I think that we all experienced during the pandemic, because I don't know, but I'm sure it has been the same in US. Like
Yeah.
I stayed here in Milan during the pandemic, and people were just afraid of like even passing by each other. Even if they wear a mask or keeping the distance. Like you could see that you would approach and then they would just change direction. They wouldn't even look at you in the eyes.
Yeah.
But there was this sort of like tension, that I think it was like, like, and especially Italians, we all hug, like, and kiss and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And we need that, like we both, like we all felt that like we missed that, like, so there was this high tension between the people because of that need. So I tried, me and Adali and everyone in the production, they really tried to like work on this obsessive thematic.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, this is great. And I wish I was going to be able to be there in San Jose when everyone is descending upon for the film festival. But the upside is that I'm going to be in Milan in October, so I'm really hoping to be able to connect with you in the real world here after all this.
That would be actually amazing, because I'll probably be in Italy at that time. But also, I forgot to mention to you, like, the movie might get released in Milan around that date. We're still not sure when, but it should be the late or somewhere in October, so that would be actually like a great opportunity.
There'd be a lot more to do than I had counted on. So
yeah, right. Like, you have a whole plan now.
I love this. But no, really, thank you so much for just kind of taking a few moments of your time and sharing a bit of your story of both yourself and kind of the films that you've created.
Of course, thank you. And again, I wish I could meet you there in San Jose, but we'll have time in Milan.
We do. Well, thanks again. Great seeing you.
Thank you so much. Bye.